anybody in the industry that is more passionate
Yeah,
about
yeah,
what
he
they
is.
do.
He is. He's super
Like,
excited about it. I mean, he's just got so much
yeah.
invested in it, and
Well,
it's a
yeah,
family
it's
business.
his baby.
So, yeah.
So that's
I'm still not sure who he likes better, rifle rods or me.
that's a scary that's a scary thought.
No, part of his passion behind it is that he wanted to be able to do this with his family.
Yeah.
So I know that we're in there.
That's like one of the number one, like, hey, this is a family. This is it's his gift to his family, really. I mean, because it's been so successful.
Yes, it is a huge gift to us. We love doing it together.
Are you just saying that because we might be live?
Oh, are we?
No,
Well,
no.
I'm doing that so I get a raise this year.
Ah,
No.
see, it's about time you get a raise. It should be. I mean, you know what? I should start asking for raises, right?
On live?
Oh, yeah, on live. I'll just throw Ryan under the bus right here on Gun Talk Live, presented by Palmetto State Armory. We've got Katie with Gun Storage Solutions with us. Katie, okay, I do have a little funny story I have to share with you. So I get up like 3 o'clock, and Jason and Michael have already heard this story, so they're probably tired of hearing it. So I get up like 3 o'clock, and I'm kind of groggy, and I use the restroom, and then all of a sudden, like, I turn around and I start walking out. The lights are out, and I run smack dab into the door.
Oh,
So if you're seeing this,
Yeah.
I have a new, like, it's not a birthmark. It's just from my stupidity last night. So
Things that happen in Vegas.
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, no, it was an early. It wasn't like that.
Oh, sure.
It wasn't like that. I did the long blink and everything. I mean, it knocked, like, it kind of, like, I kind of saw stars. And so I'm sitting there going, oh my gosh. And now I can't go back to sleep because I'm worried that, like, it's going to be a giant bruise. And of course it is. So at least it's not bleeding. At least I didn't come in with stitches.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have seen the other guy. The door.
The
and
wall.
it was one of those,
torn
like,
up.
it was one of those sliding glass doors. So I kind of walked around and I hit square on the edge. So
Yeah, we've got a glass display in our booth right now, and one side is open, one side is not. Well, 3 sides are not open, and I definitely put my hand in to reach in and grab that gun. I was like, oh, that's glass wall. We keep it really clean in our booth. So.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
And I don't think, and we were talking about the
embarrassing.
passion that you guys have in the product and Gun Storage Solutions. And for those people who are tuning in right now, hey, we are monitoring comments. So if you guys jump in here, and I was thinking about the shower gun. Yesterday we had a whole thing about shower guns, but
don't know what that is.
Oh, it's a long story.
Later.
I'll share after.
Okay.
But if you can
Put it
go
in the
watch,
comments.
yeah, put it in the comments. But so we're monitoring comments, and Katie has generously said, "Hey, how about we do a giveaway online?" So what we're going to do is we're going to do kind of the same thing we did with Mantis. Leave a comment, and you're going to what are you guys going to send them?
So we're going to give you all kinds of products that will help you fit more guns in your gun safe. So that's what we do. We've got rifle rods, handgun hangers, mag minders, just ways that you can fit more of those rifles, shotguns, pistols, magazines, everything that's cluttering your gun safe right now. We want to help you get everything organized and filed in there. Just make your safe beautiful.
And that's and it does make your safe more beautiful. I mean, it really does. And that's my goal when I get back and I have some time to actually, like, be home and do the work.
Right.
That's the first thing I'm going to do, because I went out and got one of these and I'm excited to use it. But so leave a comment and you'll have the most beautiful gun safe, definitely of all your friends.
For sure.
So give us a little bit. Let's start getting into the background of Gun Storage Solutions and where you guys came from.
Okay. So my dad was a farmer as I was growing up, and on the off seasons, he decided, I'm going to start selling gun safes. And so he gets into the gun safe industry, and he's, kind of checking things out. He's selling, he's doing great, but he's starting to get people coming back to him and saying, why does this gun safe not hold as many guns as you said it would? And he's like, well, I told you to get a bigger one, because just forget it. And so he just got tired of hearing comments like that. So he set off and he's like, I'm going to figure out a way to
make it
more guns in here, because I see all this wasted space. Now, how do I utilize this better?
Okay.
So he came up with, he came up with the handgun hangers first, and then rifle rods soon after. But basically, he just said, every gun has a barrel. So how can I utilize that barrel in a way to store more guns in the safe? And not only does it store more guns, but it makes everything look a lot more presentable.
Absolutely.
You can get that gun out of the back a lot better. But anyway, we'll get into that later. But so then he started down this road of safe organization. And then he started having gun shops come up to him and say, like, well, that's fine. You've got something for gun safes, but I want something for my display counter. How can I make that look better? Everything's just kind of laying on the shelf. So he came up with kickstands, and we've got some that just sit flat on the shelf here. And then we've got some that clip onto the shelf. We've got stuff for scopes, displaying your scopes in your store.
Yeah, and that's what's surprising. It's not just one thing that you guys offer. It's a whole list of products. And we actually just got a comment in that says, like the products, great options. Great options is what you guys are about. But what I think's great about the story is how much passion that goes into it. And that's exactly what you guys are doing. It's a passion, and I kind of said earlier that it's a passion-driven, like, company.
Yeah, and I think that's how we got to a point where people love our products so much. I mean, we've got people sending us pictures before and after of their safes, pictures of their gun stores. They're just we talked to people and we said, what do you want? And then we come up with things. We take them to the gun shows on the weekends. We try to figure out, like, what works, what do you like, but more importantly, what do you not like, so that we can change it and make it better. So we're out there, we're trying to make sure it's something that works for pretty much every safe, pretty much every gun. And I think that's where, we just wanted to make sure it worked for the customer, for the end user. And if they're happy, we're happy. So
that's exactly right. And I think that's the only way to do it. And again, guys, we are we're monitoring comments, reading those off, and make sure you comment, because you'll win a more beautiful safe, a way to organize your safe. And that's the organization. I think we talk about the clutter that safes look like. And if guys know, I mean, any guy out there knows the pain of having to dig 14 guns out to get to that one in the back, and you guys have the solution to that.
Yeah,
and
we do.
The gun, I mean, it's the rifle rods.
So basically the way the rifle rods work is, right now, the notched racks, it leans all of the guns into a rack. And now when you're thinking about your scopes and, how does a scope rifle fit in here, where I've got my shotgun that's super long, and I've got a variety of guns, basically, is what it comes down to. And I want them all to work off the same system, but I'm wasting all of this space, and I can't fit as many guns in, and I especially can't get that gun out of the back. So the way the rifle rods work is, we want you to take those guns out of the leaning position, put them straight up and down, and when you do that, you can make these rows that makes it a lot easier to file your guns in, and then you can reach in, you can grab the two guns from in front of that gun in the back, and you get that gun out. I mean, it's just so much easier, and everything's more organized, so you can see what you need better. And the guns, one thing that I'm hearing so much is that the guns aren't getting damaged as much.
That's true, and we talk about your gun safe is more than just a metal box. It's a temple for the passion that you have. It's your basically metal box to your passion, your outdoors, your family's protection. So it's much more than just a metal box. And so why not keep it organized?
Right. So you're proud of your guns. Why would you put them in a messy, sloppy cabinet? Put them in there, be proud of what you've got, organize them well. I mean, we don't make the rifle rods to be anything flashy or overdone or over-engineered. We made sure they were simple, because we don't want to take away the focus from your prized firearms. And especially with our gun shop products too, they're just low profile, they make sense, they're inexpensive. We still make everything in the USA, but we still keep a price point that is, doable for
it's easy.
Everybody.
Absolutely.
So it's low profile. We just want you to be able to open your gun safe, and it's not about the rack, it's about your guns, and make it look beautiful, make it be kind of a nice resting place for your guns to, take a breather before you head back out to the range.
And these don't damage your the rifling. They won't.
They're a plastic, injection molded plastic rod. There's Velcro on the head here, so the whole system is based off of Velcro. It'll adapt to pretty much any safe that has a shelf. You just need a shelf. We've got the shelf liner that goes underneath the shelf. That's the loop end of Velcro, right? And then we've got the head of the hook right here on the top of the rod. So the rod stabilizes the gun in the upright position.
Yeah, I love the hook and loop system. is absolutely amazing, and it's one of those, why didn't I think of that, like, moments that you have when you're looking at your products. And we actually have a good comment in here. Obviously, William watched the Mantis video yesterday, because he asked, do they have a way to store your gun whilst in the shower? Actually,
if you have a shelf
right here,
in your shower, absolutely.
if you have a shelf, this is the perfect. This is the perfect one right here. So for all you shower gun fanatics,
you're giving us
right
some
here.
good ideas here. This is why we do this. We want to hear from people because, I mean,
shower guns.
My wheels are spinning right now.
Is that see? And that's what's great about your company is that you're always thinking, you're always innovating, and you're finding out ways to make it easier on guys like us that have clutter and everything else. You work with a lot of partners, and let's talk about like where guys are able to purchase these and the guys that are really like boosting these products because they're really working.
Right. So we've gotten the safe accessories into a number of different gun safe companies. We're in with Liberty. They carry us in their accessory line. Rhino has started to carry our products as well. We've got I'm blanking on the other one, but we've got it'll come to me. And
we
sorry,
stumped
see, I
her.
knew this is what happens with
we stumped
this
her.
is what happens when
like,
I have to rattle
finally.
off names. But we've got a bunch of other Bear Safe, some smaller but really awesome gun safe companies.
Now,
Zanati,
how many years have you guys been coming to the SHOT Show?
This is our 10th year.
10th year.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
anniversary.
Awesome. Yeah, happy anniversary. You didn't know it was an anniversary show. It is right now. But you guys are displaying, which aptly named the world's most beautiful safe. And I think we might have some video of that, but it really is. I mean, the organization, and when you look at that safe, it's the OCD guy in me absolutely loves it because everything has its place. It's out of the way, and you can reach everything.
Yeah. So in our booth, 1606, we've got a beautiful Liberty safe displayed there, and we've got a bunch of partners that have helped us deck that safe out. They let us borrow some guns, F1 firearms. We've got their rifles in there. We've got EMFs, revolvers in there too. They look beautiful on our handgun hangers. We've got a Walther gun in there. We're also raffling off a Walther gun. It's actually not a raffle. You don't have to put anything into it. Just give us your name and number so we can get a hold of you. And
okay, Kevin Jarnigan.
I know, right? I'm like, I want to win some of these guns. But yeah, so we've got the Walther and one of the EMF pistols to give away.
Oh, that's awesome.
Absolutely.
So what's next for Gun Storage Solutions? Is there any sneak peeks you can give us maybe coming out in the near future? The shower gun rack?
Well, yes, that is coming for sure. I've got some ideas already. But we are looking to do some more low profile products.
Okay. But this
more beyond your gun safe, how can you keep guns hidden around your house?
Okay. So is that like a teaser? That's a teaser, right? Okay.
Yeah.
But the systems that you guys offer are practical for the guys, and Kelly says it's such a practical solution, and it's a solution to a problem that you guys developed early on that has plagued gun owners for a while. And we talk about how gun safes used to be. They used to be the display. The guys were proud to show everybody. A
beautiful wooden cabinet with a glass door, and
right.
We all know why it can't really be like that as much anymore.
It's not as safe and not as accessible to kids or bad guys. I mean, they just break the glass, take the guns. So what you guys really kind of have done is make it pretty again. I mean, that's really what you guys have done is make it organized so to where it is a display, and it's a display of your passion. And I think that's what I love about it. Is it's a reflection of what you hold dear, and the guns that you're going to pass down to your kids. Your kids are going to pass down, and they're going to always want a way to keep them clean.
And I mean, you drop some big money on these gun safes. I mean, they're beautiful, and so we want to make sure that it looks beautiful. The interior reflects the exterior of this gun safe. Make it strong. It's built well. It can withstand fire, and so let's make the inside to be something as proud of as the outside of that safe. And you're proud of your guns, obviously. That's why we do all of this, because we love our firearms. So on
average, let's say a 30 gun case or a 45 gun case, whatever you select. On average, how many guns can you actually fill that gun case up with?
It just depends.
That depends on what you have.
Size. I mean. So, but what we tell people, you need to think about what kinds of guns you have, and so scopes. How many rifles do you have? Do you have these big scopes, or but on your back wall you want to put all of your iron sights.
Right.
because we're trying to maximize every inch of space in our safe, right? So
That's
those
right.
iron sights go more flush up against that back wall, but then you fill in with your scoped rifles.
Okay.
They spoon in with that gun behind it. So that's kind of like a puzzle. Fit the puzzle together in a way that makes sense so you can really maximize the space in the safe. So iron sights along the back wall, fill in with your scoped rifles, and I mean, you're going to really fit everything in nicely. You do it in rows. So basically the capacity of gun safes, they'll say, okay, this is a 24 gun safe, and we all know that you can't fit 24 guns in there.
That's right.
Not with the type of guns that we're carrying today, right? So we say that you can reach that capacity with rifle rods.
Right.
That makes those capacity settings real, but you can even go beyond that.
Okay.
So 24 gun safe could hold, maybe 30.
Yeah.
With rifle rods.
We've got a lot of comments coming in, guys. Again, we will be announcing who won that on tomorrow morning's show. I imagine I'm not going to have Ryan pick anymore, because just wait to be the 21st caller and he'll do it. But again, you're going to get a solution to your problem of a messy gun safe. You're going to have the most beautiful gun safe on the block. So, but yeah, Katie, thank you so much for stopping by. You guys keep commenting. Gun Storage Solutions, you guys have a solution for the average guy that wants to increase his max capacity in his gun safe.
Can I say
please.
the gun safe manufacturer that I forgot? I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Fort Knox.
She
Fort
remembered.
Knox.
Oh,
I know.
well,
I've been sitting over here like, okay, how can I talk and think of the person I missed at the same time? So Liberty, Fort Knox, and so we're.
Did you forget another one?
Yeah, I did.
No.
That's what happens when I put a microphone in front of my face.
Yeah, I know, because you get to thinking. Well,
yeah.
Now I'm watching a guy with a.
Rhino. I got it.
I just caught out of the corner of my eye Paul Markle walking in with his tactical kilt on. So only at SHOT Show will you see tactical kilts and the world's most beautiful gun safe coming to you very soon. Keep those comments rolling. This is Gun Talk Live, brought to you by Palmetto State Armory.